This is video number 400 on the channel. Thank you all so much for your support along the way. Cheers to many more great milestones just like this one. I'm about 3.5 years into my software sales career, and the smartest people I've met in business follow these 8 principles. They read a lot, they're quiet in meetings, they're incredibly humble, they make people think, they don't argue with trolls, they spend time alone, they hold opinions loosely, and finally, they hate being the smartest person in the room. The function of a business is to produce goods and services that satisfy a public need or demand. Society does not exist without some form of an economy, and businesses are what fuel the economic system of the world. No matter who you are, no matter where you are, economics bond us all together. Following these 8 business principles will help you maximize your ability to be successful sooner rather than later. Make sure to leave a like on this video now, thumbs up, if you're excited for the future. Since I appreciate y'all's support so much recently, and being that this is video number 400 posted on this channel, I feel like it's a special occasion. I was gonna wrap it up at this point. As you can see, I had begun editing. I had clipped out this video. I wanted it to be super concise. I was gonna make it into a short. This afternoon, today, it's actually Saturday, it's Saturday night, but on Saturday afternoon, I went on an 11.5 mile run as seen on my phone right here. I listened to the entire audiobook. For the first time, I listened to an audiobook rather than listening to music, and I'm taking you guys behind the scenes right now, and I think it's gonna be worth your time to stick around. I listened to the entire audiobook for Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill. I've read the book actually multiple times. I was in a book club, and being that I listened to the audiobook today, it really got me in the right frame of mind of thinking about my future. What do I want and what do I need to sacrifice to get there? And I wanted to look back to the book, and I actually had taken some notes when I read this back in college. And when I think back to college, I was super misguided. I had no clue what I wanted. I was talking to my sister today, and she said, yeah, I'm pretty much just drinking, trying to make friends, like in the dorms, whatever, and just trying to do well in class. And I'm thinking back to when I was a freshman, and I didn't have a whole lot of friends. I wasn't doing a whole lot of anything, and I had no clue what I wanted to do in the future. Fast forward to today, age 26, over a $250,000 net worth, making a fair amount of money for my age in software sales. And one of the key things that turned my life around was figuring out how to read and how to learn. I read How to Win Friends and Influence People, 7 Habits of Highly Effective People, and book number 3 was Think and Grow Rich. And these were the very notes I wrote down that I've been following for the last 6 years, and I want to share them with you right now. A couple of my key takeaways, the most important from this book. Number 1 is you must identify what you want, then have the determination to stand by that desire until it is realized. What if I told you in life you can have virtually anything you want, but not everything? You need to know what you want, or you have no measurement of success or no goalpost you're working towards. And what if I also said that in life, all you have to do is keep working towards that desired outcome and keep audibling, and if whatever you're doing isn't working, change it, and you'll eventually get to what you want. And I think that that's a really important point is, first off, you got to know what you want and then relentlessly work towards it. And that's why you guys see me grinding my software sales shop. Here's a big point. I wrote 1 star next to it because I think it was a really important point. One sound idea is all that one needs to achieve success. Think about that. Something Mark Cuban says is it only takes 1 win. No one is counting your loss column. All you need is 1 idea to change the entire trajectory of your life, your family's life, your legacy, generational wealth, whatever it may be. And then that's really the macro viewpoint. Think about the micro viewpoint. You right now, you're sitting there, maybe it's a Sunday, maybe it's a weekday, and you have your whole life in front of you, hopefully. And maybe you work in sales, because most of you who watch this channel work in sales just like me. And the mindset I take each and every day is it only takes 1 call to change everything, to change your entire month, to change your quarter, to change your year. It takes 1 call. So pick up the phone. And similar to the idea, it just takes 1 idea. What if you knew the formula for Coca-Cola? What if you had the foresight to think, you know what, CRMs are going to be really important. Let me create Salesforce. What if that was you? You'd be a multi-billionaire at this point. It just takes 1 idea. So never give up and always have hope. Here is the double star. This was the most important point. Essential to success, burning desire to win. You must be willing to burn all ships and cut all sources of retreat. And a quote I like is, you must be willing to sacrifice who you are today for who you want to become in the future. And this burning desire, burning the ships point, is a really great story in the audiobook. It's for free on Spotify. So if you have 2 hours to spare, that's how long I was running for. 2 hours to spare is for free. Just type in How to Win, Think and Grow Rich audiobook, whatever, free. It's on there. And then actually has Napoleon Hill reading out stories as well. The ship is a war captain. He was going to fight another army, and he takes his entire army to the shore. He orders the leader, hey, burn the ships. And as the ships are burning, the commander says to all the troops, look, guys, we either take this island in conquest or we all perish right here. There is no retreat. There is no alternative. So whether it be your day job, whether it be you saying, I really want to escape this 9 to 5. I want to work on my own hours. I want to be my own boss. I want to make money online. I want to have autonomy. I want to control my future. If you want all these things, they sound great, and I want them as well. You got to act as if your life depends on it and have that burning desire of there's no retreat, there's no alternative. When I initially faced adversity in my software sales career, I faced adversity every day, but I really felt like I faced a lot of adversity early on because I had never done sales before. I had no experience, no connections, nothing. But I was able to get there and show up. And when I really was bad and stunk at first, I said, you know what? I'm not going to just leave this company. I'm going to stay here and I'm going to master this thing. And then fast forward a year and a half, and then I was a really high performing SDR. Then I started talking. Then I started making these videos because I wanted to make sure I knew myself before I started talking to the world. Our limitations are those we set up in our own minds. Our only limitations. Our only limitations are those we set up in our own minds. I think this quote especially resonates with me when I think about endurance activities because I like to do long distance running. I like to do endurance things that push myself, my mind, my mentality, my body. And in my software sales job, our only limitations are the ones we place on ourselves. And that's why I like to show up early and work late, because ask yourself, what do people know you for? If they don't know you for your work ethic, then you're just blending in, you're just being average. And that's why I like to push myself and say, what other people think is unreasonable, maybe that's your baseline of reasonable or average, whatever it may be. So set a high bar, and that's really been helpful for me. If you continuously say things to yourself out loud with faith, your subconscious mind will adopt these principles. This is when it starts to get pretty esoteric. This is when it starts to get to the law of attraction. And I think that's where it loses a lot of people. It talks about auto-suggestion. And what it essentially says is fix a definitive amount of money you want, imagine your goals, and write them down twice a day, and say them aloud to yourself. And that will start to pre-program your subconscious. So I think it's helpful. I write down my goals a lot. I don't quite go to that extent, but just note that whatever information you're putting in, hopefully it's my videos, hopefully this is helping, whether it be other people. I watch a lot of other content as well. Whatever ideas you're putting in your mind, it's ultimately going to program your subconscious. So make sure it's the right thinking to help you get closer to your goals. Here's a great one. A quitter never wins, and a winner never quits. I'd imagine, go write that down right now. Next time you're thinking about giving up, a quitter never wins and a winner never quits. And then finally, tell the world what you intend to do, but first show it. I intend to have 100,000 subscribers on this channel. I intend to be incredibly successful. I want to have a lot of money. I intend to live a great life. But in order to get there, I got to show it. I got to show it each and every day. You got to execute. You can't just think and hope it happens. Wishing is not a strategy. You got to execute. And that's ultimately what this is all about. That's why I make videos each and every day. Would really appreciate if you could drop a like on this video. I want to make sure to get this message to as many people as possible because it's what I believe and it's what really has helped me throughout my career in life, and I really think it would help you as well. If you took anything away from this video, let me know down in the comments down below. Share this video with a friend who you think may need it. And if you'd like to follow along the journey and support the channel, make sure to subscribe now. And of course, if you'd like to connect on a more personal basis, reach out to me on LinkedIn. I accept all your connections. I get back to all your questions. And once again, this is video number 400. We're only getting started. Your support recently has meant the world to me. The additional views, the comments, hearing from you guys, it's what fuels me. I'm all in on this channel. I'm all in on you guys. And this is only the start, as I said. So many more great milestones like this. Thank you all so much, and have a great rest of your day. We'll talk to you soon. See you in the next video. Bye.